Okay, welcome. Our tutorials today: General Biology, Biol.1012 Freshman Course, Chapter 1 for all Ethiopian University students. Tutorial Part 1. Okay, don't forget subscribing Aliyi Science Tube means my channel. Okay, biology, general biology content is for freshman students. Include Chapter 1, Introduction about Biology. Chapter 2, Biological Molecules. Chapter 3, Cellular Basis of Life. Chapter 4, Cellular Metabolism in a Metabolic Disorder. Chapter 5, Genetics and Evolution. Chapter 6, Infectious Disease and Immunity. Chapter 7, Taxonomy of Organisms. Chapter 8, Ecology and the Conservation of Natural Resources. Chapter 9, Introduction to Botany and Geology. Chapter 10, Application of Biological Science. These are the all content of General Biology Freshman course. For our now tutorials, we will see Chapter 1. Chapter 1, Introduction about Biology. Learning objectives. After completing this Chapter 1, you will be expected to define the term biology, list the scope or branches of biology, know the nature and characteristics of life, summarize theories on origin of life, explain scientific method. So after we will see Chapter 1, you must have to expect it to since the following that we have been listed now, you must have to understand and explain them. One point one, the meaning and scope of biology. What is biology? The word biology is formed from two Greek words, these as bio and logos. Bio means life and logos means the study of. Biology is the study of life and the living organisms. Therefore, biology is the science of living things. That is why biology is sometimes known as life science, because it is study about life. Life is defined as any system capable of performing functions such as eating, metabolizing, excreting, breathing, moving, growing, reproducing, and responding to the stimulus, etc. Nature and the characteristics of life. A condition that distinguishes animal and plants from inorganic materials and the dead organisms are 1. Irritability, the ability to be excited or detected stimuli and responded. For example, a dog salivating at smell of food, the flower opening in sunlight, and the worm crawling toward moisture to negative to the sunlight. The other is growth and reproduction. This consists of power of multiplication and duplication, regeneration and differentiation. Growth is what? Is increasing in size and in number, when reproduction is producing production of new offspring. Reproduction also takes place in cellular and organismal level. Our adaptability is also the traits of life, which is the maintaining internal body conditions, means homeostasis. Metabolism is the transformation of energy and the use of materials, that is through catabolism and anabolism. Catabolism is the breakdown of large molecules into smaller ones. Example, respiration, which is break down glucose into energy. Another one is the synthesis of large molecules from smaller ones. For example, photosynthesis, which is formed from carbon dioxide, water, sunlight and chlorophyll to form large molecules, which is known as glucose. Excretion is also the trait of life, that is the removal from the cell of waste products of metabolism. In plant cell, the major respiratory products are oxygen from photosynthesis and the carbon dioxide from the cell respiration, helping to maintain excretion helping to maintain constant internal environment or steady states. The most sophisticated form of life is man. As a result, that the man demonstrates three lives aspect of the life. One is life of the body or physical, means physical life is basic existence. Two, life of mind contributes effectiveness and scope. And the third one is life of spiritual entity contributes maximum living. Some branches of biology are about anatomy, the study of structure of living things and their parts. Biotechnology, the study of technology related to biology. Botany, scientific study of plants. Biochemistry, the study of chemical process within the living organisms. Biotechnology, the study of bacteria. Cytology, studies the cell structure and functions. Conservation biology studies the environmental conservation and the biodiversity on the earth. Developmental biology studies the growth and the development process of living organisms. Evolution studies the evolutionary process and the diversification and adaptation of life over time. Ecology, study of how organisms and how interact with the environment around them. And the genetics, the study of genes, genetic variation and heredity in living beings. Ethology, study of condition or behavior of animals. Mycology, the study of fungi. Embryology is the study of embryo, therefore development stages after fertilization or birth of the young ones. Microbiology is the study of microorganisms, therefore emit very small life forms. Physiology is the study of how human body functions. Psychology, the study of Aliyi. Taxonomy, the study of naming, classifying, arranging and describing living organisms. Virology is the study of virus as well as viral disease. Zoology study or deals with characterizing categorizing and naming elements. The secret of life on the origin and the nature of life. The secret of life origin is still big debating issue in science. There are a number of theories about origin of life. According to the science of evolution of life on the earth has involved the following sequence of events. 1. The first living things appear were simplest creatures or single-celled organisms. From this come more complex and multicellular organisms is formed. In multicellular organisms, cells increase in number, cellular specialization, and carried out scientific studies. Scientists generally concur that the time from formation of our solar system until now has been on the order of some 4.5 billion years. Creationists, however, believe the world as we know it was created in 6 days by a speak of spiritual preachers. Scientists, on the other hand, utilize what they call scientific method, which allows them to test hypotheses and test theories and also to develop concepts and ideas. Summarizing of theories on origin of life. Several theories have been made to explain mechanism of origin of life. The following some of them are: 1. Theory of special creations. According to this theory, all different forms of life that occur today on planet Earth have been created by God the Almighty. 2. Theory of spontaneous generation. This theory assumes that living organisms could arise spontaneously from any kind of non-living matter. One of the firm believers who was Aristotle, Greek philosophers. 1. Frogs were arisen from mud, and also flies arise from rotten meats. But this theory was disproved completely. Why living things cannot arise from non-living things. The third one is theories of catastrophism. It is stated that there have been several creations of life by God, each preceded by a catastrophe resulting from some kinds of geological disturbance. According to this theory, since each catastrophe completely destroyed the existing life, each new creation consisted of life from different from that previous ones. It is simply modification of theory of special creations. The fourth one is cosmologic theory of panspermia. According to this theory, life has reached this planet Earth from other heavenly bodies such as meteoroids in the form of highly resistant spores of some organisms. This idea was proposed by Richard in 1865 and supported by Arrhenius 1908. The theory did not gain any support. This theory lacks evidence, hence it was discarded because it had no any defense in evidence. Theory of chemical evolution. The fifth one is theory of chemical evolution. This theory is also known as materialistic theory or physico-chemical theory. According to this theory, the origin of life on the earth is a result of slow and the gradual process of chemical evolution that probably occurred about 3.8 billion years ago. This theory was proposed independently by two scientists, AI Oparin, a Russian scientist in 1923, and GBS Haldane, an English scientist, in 1920. 1.3 Scientific methods. Scientific method is the process of experimentation that is used to explore, observation, and answer questions. It is an empirical method of acquiring knowledge. It is also a technique used in construction and testing a scientific hypothesis. The other is scientific steps in scientific method. The step 1 is making an observation. Step 2, ask a question. Step 3, form a hypothesis or testable explanation, which is so-called predictions. Step 4, do an experiment, doing experiment. Step 5 means analyzing the result that we get from experiment. Step 6, accept or reject hypothesis. If it is true, we accept. If it is false, we reject it. Step 7, draw conclusion and recommendations. Okay, keyword is observations is quantitative and qualitative measurement of the world. Inference is the deriving new knowledge based on old knowledge. Hypothesis is a suggested explanation, where rejected hypothesis is an explanation that has been ruled out through experimentations. Accepted hypothesis is an explanation that has not been ruled out through excessive experimentation and makes variable predictions that are true. Experiment is a test that is used to rule out a hypothesis or validate something already known. Scientific method is the process of scientific investigation. Theory, a widely accepted hypothesis that stands the test of time, often tested and usually never rejected. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget subscribing, liking, sharing my video or my channels. Thank you for watching again.